This is Samson too. So Robert, introduce me to this group here. Who am I? What do I do here?
This is Samson too. He's the lead designer on this bridge replacement project. He's one of the most accomplished engineers in the entire office. So when there is a project that has a level of complexity, guess who they come to? Mr. To, the voice of Port Town. So put some respect to his name. He knows what he's doing.
Thank you. Okay, as you can see here, I'm a beginner impacting. On the big mark. See how it's working like this here, and that's small one. That's what we do. We talk, but we do as well. The beginner, see the beginner. Okay? Again, the sweat is the bottom. It's my country. So we're doing it to be able to help. Whatever we can do to help. It's not about the money. It's about what we can do to improve the lives of our brothers and sisters. This is the city of beginner, and they put it in the sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in the sidewalk, and I'm going to be one in the sidewalk if I all do it. That's what I'm doing.
I'm on way, I'm on way, I'm on the why pay no one knows. Why for be your blood? Then my rock out and the by way. My boy, you way, no way near, and I do. So neo, Toto, Nama was so much. So they can't.
This is a set of beginner. And they put it in the sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in the sidewalk. And I'm going to feel one in the sidewalk. If I also want to know. So, thank I'm on way, I'm on way, I'm on the why pay no one knows. Why for be your blood? Then my rock out and the by way. My boy, you way, no way near, and I do. So neo, Toto, Nama was so much. So they can't. When I saw you, the way power, 90 were all power. Toroleo, Toroa.
Good evening, folks. Samson told I brought up the radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning in tonight. We thank you for joining us tonight. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing here to be here. We want to thank God for that. Thank you very much for being with us again tonight. We ask that you continue to share this video, share it to as many people as possible, so that we will be able to get the brothers and sisters to come and watch us. It's very important you do so. Please share this video. Share it to as many brothers and sisters as possible. We are here again tonight to have this conversation with you. We say thank you for joining us. This is the Liberal tonight. Samson told the Liberal is on tonight, and we're here to have conversation with every one of you. Please, let's have a truthful conversation. Let's be truthful with each other and do the best we can. Mamadou, thank you. Safety, Lord Jesus, we want to thank you again this evening. We want to thank you for everything. We want to thank you for long life. We want to thank you for things yet to come. My Lord, because of you, we are here. We ask that you continue to bless us. We ask that you continue to guide us. Thank you for everything. My Lord, we're here again to put Liberia and the people of Liberia in your hands. We ask that the President of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. We ask that whatever he touched, my Lord, that his hands be blessed. Whatever door he knocks, open the door. Extend his life. We want to thank you for that. We want to thank you for all the opportunity you're giving us. We want to thank you for that. We want to thank you for the opportunity yet to come, because our faith in you, we know that when we ask, you will give us. And we want to thank you. We ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. That's how we do it here, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Those of you that are watching, thank you very much. Uh, we're going to start from where we were last night. There are a few things I want to point out very quickly here tonight again. And that is the question that I keep asking me, and extension, Liberians. Who are we? Why are we having so much difficulties trying to understand how this whole governing process work? Why do we have issues? Why do we have people that we're supposed to be counting on and they're not helping us out? Why do we have people that are disappointing large segment of the society? Who are we? Why do we do that? Is it because we have no moral fortitude whatsoever to stand on? And yet, if you go to Liberia, I was just in Liberia a few weeks ago. If you go to Liberia on Sunday, it's like the whole city of Monroe, over almost a million plus. It's almost like it's empty on Sunday. And I was just making fun the last time. I said Sunday they're in church, Monday they're cussing each other mom. Who are we? Do we just deceitful to ourselves? Are we not quite ready to govern the country? Those of us that have been around, been watching, we've seen a lot. And I'm going to make it as long as God continues to give me life. I'm promising myself and I'm promising and praying to God that every Sunday I have lots of documents here to go into the history of Liberia. Why do we continue to repeat what we know that are not good for our country? But yet still, we do it. We repeat those things. People come today to govern, they steal. We campaign against them. We said this kinds of behavior is not necessary. We will not behave like this. And we're hoping to bring people. People will promise us that when I come to power, things will be different. We will not have business as usual. They come to power. President Baka to be specific. And I'm not going to bait my tongue here tonight, trying to beat everything up. President Baka to be specific. He said they will not govern business as usual. Though he's doing his best. But the people around here are governing more than business as usual. They're taking us back. Years and years and years and years of frustration. Who are we? Why do we elect someone that we believe in? And in return, he also put his faith and his governing process in us to help him to govern the country. But when we get there, we do nothing. Only a few people. Out of a 5 point something million, you have maybe 20, the most, that are in power of authority, that do care for the country. The rest of them, I believe, they're doing it for themselves. Who are we? Do we have the ability to find among us someone that will stand up and say, for me, it's going to be different. And we know when you die, the only thing you're taking is the clothes they put on you. Why are you suffering, people? Why? Because of your behavior. Other people that are living are suffering. Why? Why? You and myself, we used to eat hard time biscuit yesterday. Hard time biscuit, fasting, put sugar water and eat it. Now you're millionaire. How did you get your money? Is the economy of Liberia able to support that kinds of rich for you to be rich that quick? Why are we suffering each other? Is it because there's nothing that can be done to you? we do this, 2029, many of us will be on again, criticizing. This person is supposed to do this. This person is not doing that. And there will be people. Yeah, put my you put me there. I will do different things. We repeat. When do we learn? When do we say no? Enough is enough. Can we not go back and teach ourselves sincerity, and teach ourselves transparency, and teach ourselves respect for one another? Because if you have no respect for one another, you care less about the people because you don't respect them. To you, they're nobody. They're just people there to use their voting card to elect you. And if you feel like, once you're being elected, you feel like you go and buy baby top for them. You go and buy chicken soup for them. You go and send their children to school. If you feel like, you're not obligated to that. But your obligation for which you were elected is to pass law, pass good governing process, so that the people that you buy baby top and feeling and sending that, so they themselves will be in power to be able to help themselves. Why are we so wicked to one another? That is my question tonight, my brothers and sisters. And I'm not saying that in a condescending way. Don't get me wrong. Who knows? Blaku, the liberal, you put him there, maybe he will do the same thing. He talk plenty right now. But why, if you get me position, I will not see it's in us. Why are we? And here's an interesting thing here. Many of us, when we come on the side and working to the teeth, you go to work on time, you produce enough, your production level is high, and you make sure your record, because they evaluate you every other 3 months or whatever, and you want to make sure that you have excellent. But you go to Liberia, forget it. Just speak book. Why? I think the person who will become a millionaire among us in Liberia now, not here. I mean, real millionaire, not the fly-by-night millionaire we got. That's not what I'm talking about. Will be the person that will honestly answer the question. Why are we not sincere with each other? You know you don't know, but you pretend to know. And you just you put 4 or 5 agitators together, blow your lip. Oh, the man, plenty of book. Fast saying you don't know. You just like me. You even get GED, just like me. You pretend to be. On a very serious note, you know something? You know me now. I don't have anything. What are you gonna do to me? Nothing. I tell you why. Why I want to tell you, nothing you do to me. Can't do anything. Only God. As long as I'm afraid of God and fear God, that's what counts. So I went to Liberia to bury my son. You all know this. I left a project here that I was, I'm in charge of designing. I don't do the paperwork. Paperwork to do what I paperwork I will in Liberia. I want to be the best designer. I am the best designer. I know the rules of design. I know all of the code of design. So what you do to me? As long as I apply the code to do a design and I finish my design process, I pass it on to somebody, they check good. That's all count. And it goes to construction and it's built. The constructability process goes through. Samantha, what? Total man finish a job. So I went to work. I came back. I've been trying to catch up. Sometimes I say, you know what? I told her I work and they thought I was joking. I said the way I not smell Monroe like this. You play with me, I will resign and retire. I go home, go work. They thought I was joking, but I'm very serious. They play with me. Anybody in our office. He said, oh, something to I said, hey, yeah, Joe, I resign. I retire. What you do now? Samson. But here's the thing I want to tell you now. You know, sometimes you assess your ability sometimes. And I told you yesterday, that's one of the reasons why when George we were playing football, nobody can catch up with him. Because he assesses his ability and see where he needs to improve himself. In the area that he knows he's better, I'm the best. What are you gonna say? You say, Joe, you're not the best? You able that one? So yesterday, I went to do an assessment. I sat down, I went through the project list of things you need to do and things that I've already done. I check and check. So they came back. Day before yesterday, we had a meeting. They came, well, no, Friday we had a meeting. They came back. Say, oh, the sea level rise because they're saying, this is not like Bureau I'm talking about yet. They're saying in 2031, the sea will go up. It will come up. It will be high. So all of the bridges that are being designed, you have to design the heights of the bridges for at least 2031 or 2030, something like that. Or 30 something, 70 some more years, I'm starting from now. So, but the issue is this. They are not building a new road. So most of the road have already lined out. And most of the road based on the community, they're built in a community that people finish building their houses. Unless you're going to put bridge all over the community, all over people's houses and things like that. Other than that, you got a problem because the road's already down. So now in design, they got what they call sight distance, stopping distance, all the good distance. I'm not going to bore you with that. But my concern is when the people say, okay, the bridge, we're going to make it higher, I say, okay. But when they're driving, I want them, their eyeball, to see ahead of them. And there's a formula you use that will tell you how long, how far the person, if you drop fasten on the floor, okay, and somebody sitting in the car, how far that person will be quarter, not fasten, 20 fasten, you drop it, how far that eyeball will see that 20 fasten, all throughout until they finish the bridge. Other than that, when you have a side distance problem, the person can't see anything. The other Tower Hill. Tower Hill, forget it. Not even going to pass smell test. But the point that I'm trying to make here is this, that I'll go back to Liberia. So I went in and I was looking at some of the things that I did and some things that I still have to do. And when they asked me to come back, they want to say, okay, we don't want to do that one because it's going to be too expensive. So fine means that the bridge going to be built and the road going to be connected to the bridge, still going to be above water, but it's not going to be too high to the point where you're going to have to fill this area where the community already live. So I went in this morning and my wheels started turning. I'm like, wow. And all kinds of scenario was coming through my mind. I'm like, wow. Samson told you know your stuff. I got up. I went in the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. And I repeated it. Samson told you know your stuff. Because I already figured out exactly what I need to do. Here's the thing here. When you're studying these things, you pay attention. So here's the thing here. When the people built their old bridges back in 1927, they estimated, people call it freeboard. I call it from the bottom of the bridge to the top of the high water level. That means 100-year flood. When it rains, nothing you can do. All your sewage system, 100-year flood, all your sewage system, everything going to be flooded. Nothing you can do. No design, no engineering can solve that kind of problem. They call it 100-year flood. So they give you the high water mark. But when they did it back in 1927, the high water mark from the top of the water to the bridge, they have 16 feet because they want the boats and whatever they're going to come over there in case of emergency can still go underneath. That the former designer, they didn't take those into consideration. And that's why they wasn't going anywhere. I came here, look at it. I said, okay, I'm going to keep that. Now, the previous elevation I gave them based on FEMA. Now you have FEMA, the people who can go and help people when there's a disaster. They got elevation set for the bridges all over the United States. You can't pass that. You pass that, they cancel your project. So those are the core you have to read. But anyway, so the FEMA, they said it says, okay, so this time, this type of condition is this amount. This type of condition is this amount based on the area where you live. So in that area, they have elevation for 11 feet. So when you add the 11 feet, you add a 5 foot of the bridge deck, and you add a 1 foot buffer. Everything done like 20 some. So when I did that, I come up with 21 feet. I said, okay, I'm going to use the 21 feet. I did it 21 feet, put it through the system, no error in terms of sight distance. The sight distance. And the issue was right next to the bridge, they have Target. And Target is one of the larger employer in our community. I can't mess with it. I was warned very strongly. This is the company that you can't mess with. I'm not going to mess with it. And so I did that. I did that. Mr. So, you gotta wait. You gotta wait your turn. I will come to you. You gotta wait. Let me finish my story, please. Let me finish. No, you're not gonna come and disturb me. Let me finish my story. No, you will wait your turn. You will wait your turn. Let me finish. Sit back. No, you want to get out, I will throw you out. Now I won't even pack you in the garage anymore. I will throw you on the bus. So just sit back. So the point that I'm making here is this. Before I go back to Mr. So, it's not going. Y'all don't worry about him. He will not disturb the liberal tonight. I read it. You see our address? You see the red tie? Mr. So cannot make it with me tonight. Let me call my son. Let me put my air conditioner. Don't worry about it. So when I did it, I put it in the system. Everything went through. I went back in the bathroom and I looked in the mirror. I said, Samson Toll from Toll Town, you are the best. Why am I going through all of this? Not to praise myself, but well, so if I praise myself, so what? But the point here is this. If you know you don't know anything, be truthful. But you are not truthful to yourself, therefore you will not be truthful to your fellow men. Liberians are some of the most educated people, but their position are mismatched. And they are unable to be truthful with the president to say, this is not my area.
I love being here tonight.
Mr. So, I'm not here to please you. They are unable to tell the president, this is not my area. This is what I can do. You take somebody who has nothing to do with medical field, you put him in a medical field because the person is not truthful with you. How is that person going to produce for you? As a result, they lie to you. During campaign, people invest money into campaign. You put them in position. First of all, they want to pay back the bank they borrowed the money from.
So
these are the kinds of problem we have. Let me bring in Mr. So, saying he's here to disturb my show. Next time I will migrate to the other platform. But the meeting here tonight, and Mr. So and nobody else going to change the topic. Who are we? Why do we lie to ourselves? Why are we not truthful with each other? Why do we deceive each other? Why we continue to steal from the future of our country that we say we love? Mr. So, good evening. Thank you for joining. Let's go ahead. Take it away. I'll be right back.
What was the question that you asked? Or you run away? What was the question?
Why you put yourself over that? Why can't movement say, Mr. So, don't play with me tonight. I beg you. I'm moving you, you get it. What, Mr. So, I'm the board chair.
Oh, yo.
Huh?
You what? You go what?
You say who, yeah?
Oh, man.
You know, kind of, yeah.
Oh, you don't know?
Now look on that. Now look on. Oh, the real bullshit, yeah.
So, what did I hear you saying? This old man is one of the dishonest old men ever. And he thinks it's sort of funny when he doing this thing here. Every other time he comes on this network and just give excuses and try to scapegoat other people, and he thinks it's okay. He wearing a red tie to come sit here. What did I hear you? You said who should be honest with themselves?
We
who?
Liberians. Why your background is not shining tonight like it's supposed to? What happened?
Well, clean your glasses. My background is good. Drink some water.
Mr. So, on a very serious note, for some reason, Mr. Smith, good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us.
So, okay, let me come in here a little bit. Good to be back here. And if you can't make it known, I will have to
make it known.
Only independent mind that incorporates all ideas, whether they are for.
Why you on my show tonight?
Let me just we're going to have a good conversation. Okay. Don't worry. Okay. You guys kind of like try to freak out when I'm on this network because simply I'm always here to hold you guys accountable. And I'm wondering whether at times after this program you take time to sort of review and listen to yourself how ridiculous you can be every night. And I thought the 2026 would have been a different year, but it seems since your returns, it's like you were initiated, and it has added up significantly. I don't understand. I just don't get it. And we had this conversation in the past. Why you always like to scapegoat other people? Who brought these people? Why you always like to, why you can't, you see, this is the problem you guys have. Those of you who have your political leaders or whatever, political godfathers or whatever you have, you don't have the guts to tell them what is right. And that's who you are, and that's why you do repeatedly on this network. The president who appointed his people, his cabinet, he's been removed, but you frown on those people. Oh, the people around. Come on. Samson, you got to stop this behavior, man. Come on.
Mr. So, there's nothing you're going to do to dislodge me from my conversation here tonight. Let me say this again. President Bakai puts his hands up and said, I want to lead. Many of us believe in him, campaign for him on this platform and many other platforms. Talk and make our case, and the Liberian people listen and agree with us. In the governing process, you do not expect the president to be the only person to carry the whole water. It's a team. And the definition of a team, from my perspective, is people who work together.
Who is the team of this?
Hold on. You see, that's why you miss the point. You're Liberian people, you don't listen, you miss the mark completely. You want to hold somebody and say you do this, and no. Let me finish.
Go up, calm down. He is the
Let me make my point. And so the president, he's the president. But he asked other Liberia. He didn't go to Ghana to borrow Ghanaians. He didn't go to Sierra Leone to borrow Sierra Leoneans or whatever. These are Liberians. Flesh born, grew up, bred in Liberia. Some of them can speak Gyo, some of them can speak Crown, some of them can speak all the data you can talk about.
Can we get to the substance of the conversation?
I have to educate you on these things.
What?
Yeah, I have to educate you on these things. And if you don't mind me saying that. And so these Liberians that were asked, many of them.
Who asked them?
The president.
To do what?
Let me make I'm not on a witness stand, Mr. So you're not going to be questioning me as though I'm some kind of defendant on the witness stand.
I want to make you a Samuel Jackson here tonight.
No, it doesn't matter.
And that's my goal, and that goal will be achieved. Because
Samuel Jackson, I'm one of the first soldiers for people like Samuel Jackson. So yeah, I'm not too far away from it. But let me just say this. Mr. So when the president asks you, first of all, the mere fact that the president asks you, it's a privilege. It's not an entitlement. That is my argument. The president appoints. Of course, you will want him to say, okay, the man doing good, fine. But that's not how other leaders work. Their intent is to make you to understand and bring you to a level so that you will be able to work. So I'm saying to those people, why I'm not going to ask the president to say fire this, because it's not my job. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Why I'm not going to ask the president, fire that president, do this, that. No. All I'm saying to those the president appoint, it is not I call it. It is. It's
otherwise. He's totally not.
You got me.
This is what happens.
The job the president gave you
is dishonest.
You're not entitled. It's not an entitlement. That's the word I want to use. It's not an entitlement. And I feel within myself that among many Liberians, they are not the only qualified people. And you should be glad the president put you in a position. Do your work. Do your work for Christ's sake, so that people will benefit from your effort, so that people will know that you are working. Like I said, out of the entire government, most likely 20 Liberians that are doing excellent job from where I stand. Many of them, they are flakaje, they are rascal, the president word, not my word. But they pretend to know when they know they don't know. And they are putting us in a hole. They are not making people like the CDC and Josh, we are them to be relevant again. And this is my argument. That these people should not even be in any kind of play. They got the numbers, but they are adding their behavior for the 6 years they were there. They got nothing to show for. And now here comes this government, for which we all condemn the past. They are also repeating just about the same thing. The majority of them are unable to produce. But they got swim off. And the president being who he is, the president of peace.
Jesus Christ.
He just allowed these people to say, okay, maybe I can get something better out of that person. And
okay, I have to come in. I have to come in. Yeah, you need a gallon to drink, because I don't know if you're talking, you hear yourself well, or it's just the same politics as usual. And I think you should be ashamed of yourself when you saying these kind of things on a big screen like that people are watching, because that's just being very dishonest. You're doubling down.
Okay, show me. Tonight I'm going to show me. Give me an example of being dishonest here. Some of the things that I stated here tonight that are
you were on your tabata here. I didn't say anything. So let me have my say in this here. We are having a national conversation.
We're not having.
We are having a national conversation.
We're not friends.
We are removing, and this is a pattern. I think you are rascal as the other guy too, who said people are rascal. That's exactly what you are doing. Because if you don't have the guts to hold these people that you brought, and you telling us, I don't know what you want them to do. In fact, was that your tone yesterday when George Weah was there? Was that a tone? Was this a tone that you had? That's just being dishonest. And you are one of those who is dipping this country into the chaos that we still find ourselves in, because you brought somebody, you never verified, you never checked.
Why would I need to verify for somebody who has 40
Okay, let me talk. And yeah, what this is why you haven't had it. You explaining and drinking water like someone who is dehydrated, and you are not, but you're finding it very difficult to sell your product that you thought was a good product. And every day is going by, alleged corruption, and you have an old man who is not doing anything to address this issue.
Why were you calling an old man? He's the president of the nation.
So, and what happened? Is he not an elderly man?
Well, at least then be that polite and say elderly man.
You can't interrupt me like this.
Okay, go ahead.
You can't interrupt me.
Yeah, but you can't come here on my platform and try to call the father of the nation old man.
You have said that here before.
But in a respectful manner.
So what am I saying? Old man is old man. Well, do you want me to modify it or what?
The way you pronounce it is the one that got me going. But go ahead and make your point.
All right. Let me just tell you this. I have no control when you're getting in your feelings. We are talking about Liberia. And we are talking about someone who is the proper asset of Liberia. He's not your father. Even though you say you're Nifaya, you can come from Lofa, but they're not your father. We are talking about people who manage our country, who determine the directions of our future, who lead our country, who must be able to take decisive decisions, not just only for Samson Toe and your disciple Clarence Davis and the rest of these people. No, we are talking about the Republic of Liberia. And I know you're so pity of yourself. That's why you're folding your hand. Your mom been there long time, your papa been there, so you don't have to act like an orphan child here. That's your own creation, get you to be doing what you are doing. So if you are telling us, and you look in the eyes of the Liberian people, and you're so brave that yet this president appointed these people, they are unable, they are unqualified, they cannot produce. So the president should leave them out of their own volitions and resign. That's why that's the interpretation. That's why you are insinuating on this network, on this platform. And that's been very dishonest. And that was not the conversation a year ago we had.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm going to be finishing up soon. We offer on George, we are here. Oh, George, what you are calling? He this, he that. So the question is Joseph Boyka in app?
No.
Why? Because the same thing you just alluded, the same thing is happening.
No. This is a different era.
Is this a rescue that you voted for?
Yes.
Are you being rescued currently?
Yes.
Is Liberia being rescued?
Yes. And I would, unlike you, I will give you an example. I will give you a series of examples.
Series of excuses. That's all you want to do?
Whatever you want to call it. I said I will give you a series of an example. So.
I mean, this is just... I think we're going to do everything possible we can for some of you not to get closer to the microphone comes 2029, because it's going to be the same old thing. You guys going to lead or into another den, into another pit that we will literally be going into the lion's den. So we're going to make sure there are certain voices. We're going to make sure, and you're going to be one of those who will not get closer to a microphone, because
close my mic down.
You're more than Bill Cunningham. You're more than Bill Cunningham.
Whatever.
Just talk whatever he wants to talk.
As long God continue to give me life, I will speak my mind. Let me tell you this. This president, and I'm saying only President Bakai, not Unity Party. See, that's the difference between you people, and myself.
Who is the owner of Unity Party? Why are you removing him from Unity Party?
So when you were talking, I was quiet. I didn't interrupt. You gotta let me talk. Me folding my hand does not. It doesn't signal weakness, as President Baka said. He said I was silent does not indicate weakness. And I want to tell you, me folding my hand does not mean the liberal is weak. You know me. You know me. There's no kumbaya here. I'm not here
So
for
you're deeply crying with pain. That's why you're folding your head.
whatever you want to do. It's up to you. That's your feeling. You can express it the way you want. But let me just tell you this, Mr. Soul. This is why you people will continue to struggle with this president. This president, with the number of years of experience, and I will continue to use that word experience because he has shown to me the benefit of those experience. He has shown to me how to utilize those experience, and I've seen it, and I'm going to say it to the whole world to hear that. Mr. Soul, let me tell you this. This president taking us from.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I'm not here to please you.
This is a complete.
That's why you're going to do that. This conversation is not to please you.
It's not about pleasing you. You've been very dishonest to your audience. You've been very, very dishonest to your audience. Why were you talking about him at this point in time?
You need to hear. Whatever you want to hear or not, that's not my problem. My issue is to tell you what you need to hear. Now, Mr. Soul, let me go back. This president is taking us out of. It's unbelievable. I will leave that one aside. We will deal with you guys 2029. You got no room unless the father of the nation is not seeking re-election. But if he's seeking re-election, you got nowhere to go.
Where you be to see re-election?
Huh?
Where you be to see re-election?
Where he would be?
Yeah.
He's the president of the nation. Why can't he not seek re-election? You seek re-election. That Jefferson Kochi talking about, like, man, I don't care for that small picking.
So that's another Uriah Museveni you're trying to raise in Liberia, right?
Mr. So, don't take me from my talking point, please. Let me go ahead. So, quite recently, and I'm not even going to go by 2 years. I'm talking within the last 1 month. We have a serious crisis in Liberia where we need a leadership to show its heads, where we need a responsibility, where we need a responsible leader to show up, where we need an experienced leader to show up. President Wakai did.
Where?
Mr. So, please, will you let the liberal talk? Why you want to behave?
No, but I mean, we're having a dialogue. You can't just be telling.
No dialogue. Only friend can have that. You must say we're not friends. There's no dialogue between us. I'm here to tell you what you have to hear. So, quite recently, you're not going to distract me from my conversation. Quite recently, Mr. So, the President Wakai, the leader of all time, the 40-some more years experienced leader of our time, demonstrated that to us here quite recently. We have a national and international crisis. People cross our border with guns. And President Walker said, no, not on my watch. Nobody, nobody fingernail gonna get cut because the people cross our border. I can talk. I am an experienced leader.
Why the eating cross?
So please, I'm an experienced
that shouldn't be a conversation here.
You talk here for almost 5 minutes. I don't say anything. I know I'm pricking you because you know what I'm saying is the truth. And you know this president stand on solid ground. And so I don't care. Let me talk. And so he showed us. I'm not going to narrate to you how he won the hearts and minds of the international community. This is what we're talking about. Now, let me address the issue of the Flaka J, of the rascal that he had made reference to. He brought them on board. And what I'm not going to do is to sit here and say, President Waka, I don't control. He doesn't know me. I don't know him either. But I'm not going to sit here and be disrespectful to say you need to fire. He determined who to fire. He determined when to fire, not me. I can criticize responsibly. I can criticize with respect. That I will do. But I'm not going to tell him how to run his government. So if you're sitting down here and waiting for this liberal, the most political guru on this platform, to tell the president how to run his government, you got a long way to wait. Lastly, Mr. So, lastly, you keep saying that I'm dishonest and what have you. Yes, that's okay. I'm the most ridiculous on this show. That's okay. That's okay. It will not move me. I'm the liberal. What you need to understand about this government and this president is that he continued to look for opportunity for Liberian to be successful. Is that Liberians, unlike your past, will not be the spectators in their own country. And because of that, he continued to make sure Liberians have opportunity. Here comes a Putu Mountain. We're still yet to talk about that. These are things the president will go out and look for investors to come into our country. Now, what I'm saying here, when you go out, he brings the investor. It's not like what Monuba Monu told us. The president go and get father. He say, I want $250.
Why are you going back? Why you kept? Why you?
No, you can't question me. I'm here to talk. Let me just talk my own. Let me just talk. You're not here. I'm not in the courtroom. You're not the prosecutor to come and question me what I say, what I don't say. Let me just tell you this. President Waka is not going to go and get money and say, okay, that $2, give me 150. No. He gets the investor, the people come in and assess the situation. If the investment climate is good, which President Waka and his people continue to do, make sure the investment climate is good for what have you. I just came from Grand Gila County quite recently. Few years ago, it used to take me almost 3 days from Monrovia to Toll Town, Grand Gila County. Now, 5 hours the most. 2.5 miles into Second Pier. I mean, outside of Second, 1.5 miles outside of Second Pier. From there all the way to Tapeta. Kota. I'm even going to call it asphalt. Forget asphalt. I say Kota. What no dust will tell you, will shake you up again. Come back now, coming to Ganta. Maybe 200-300 feet in between. Kota. Mr. So these are kinds of developmental agenda that this president is putting in place. And we are hoping that those who are in charge must be able to implement the president agenda. That is the
Why are you stressing your vein? I think you're supposed to be
trying to get you people to understand that this government is a government for the people, by the people, and of the people. Good evening, Dr. Marley. Samson told the liberal is on fire tonight. And you can't come here with your tabata and join your body with your you ain't able me tonight because I'm on fire. I'm on fire because I got the foundation. President Waka has given us foundation to talk about. There's nothing here to dislodge me from any conversation about this president and this government. Let's hear from you, Dr. Marley. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I think you really need to get a drink.
Mr. So, I'm drinking because I'm happy. Let's hear from you, Doc.
How are you, Liberal, and how are you, CEO?
Your CEO is not doing well. He's not doing well. You see, he's not doing well. I got him cornered tonight.
Well, are you running a campaign? I think if he's not doing well, he will speak for himself. But it seems to be trying to jumpstart a campaign.
So, I mean, honestly, Dr. Mali is talking, just giving me migraine. That's all. They're giving me real headache. I go have my Tylenol. I will take some tonight because it's just too much. But go ahead.
Yeah, I've been following the discussion, and I think, frankly speaking, I don't know when the liberal philosopher emerge in our democracy. I don't know when, but I think it is the liberal philosophers who are really putting Liberia under the water.
Yeah.
The liberal politicians are destroying this country slowly. Yes. because they have liberalized almost everything to the point where things are just sparkling from one corner to another corner to another corner. I mean, it's something that really worries me, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, because liberal politicians, they have got three fundamental traces.
Mm.
One, they compromise too many things.
Mm-hmm.
Two, they are always in denial of reality.
Mm.
Yeah.
You see? Three, they put the people on a false pretense.
Mm.
You see? And Liberia has been running like this since 1847 up to now. And I don't understand. And even worse now, in post-war Liberia, things are even worse now. You see? Like for instance, immigration has been compromised.
In Liberia.
Yeah, do you know how many foreigners just having a feast day in our country? Oh, because liberal policy. They come in anytime, they go anytime. It's pathetic, you know. I think it's about time now that we envisage a different set of political philosopher in our country. I think it's about time. But I strongly believe that the liberal political philosophers have failed Liberia miserably.
Hello, Dr. Mali. Let me just.
Yeah, Mr.
But after Dr. Mali, it's my turn.
No. I run the show. I will allow you to speak. You're not just gonna get with the man finish talking. Oh, he better yalla talk. Then you come in the car just jumping to party on. No, Dr. Mali. Good evening. Anyway, I will come back to you, Mr. So. Go ahead and make your point.
So, Dr. Mali, and I said that before you just jump in. What we're seeing happening here is a classical, is the challenge ahead of us, not just only for 2029, but beyond 2029. The type of liberal and his folks, they are dangerous to modern civilization. And so we have to do whatever we can do. Some of them need to stay away from the microphone because they are prisoners. They are persons. They were pressing the minds of the people. They see it is why they will restructure it. They will be on a crime scene and they would tell people they would participate in a crime. And when people come to arrest, they would tell them, say, go behind that, go in that house. Those are they're where the actual doers are. You know, the liberal is just so dishonest. And this is, I'm very much disappointed in him. And he thinks it's okay that every night he comes here and just praise sink and just blame people all day. There's one hole here. We saw this hole, and this is why we brought a 40, 50 years experience. The actual experience is yet to be manifested. And you were just crying here, but because you want to certify your Goliaths, you have pivoted 360 degrees, and you think it's okay. But we'll be here every night, every evening to challenge and put you in check because you are unable to defend who you brought. And this is why you're struggling. And this is one of the reasons you are pulling straw here and there just to make your talking point more logical. But we are past. The boss had left the station. We saw that pit. We knew it was there. And we said, you know what? We're going to retire then. So what point what is the point coming here that you're going to stay here 2 hours and you will still want to take us to George Weah and Nathaniel McGee and Jefferson Koji? You need to be telling us, your government, what they are doing, the successes, their achievements, their development, and at the same time, for the good of the country, the challenges, their errors, you also need to talk about and make recommendation. But that's not who you are. And then you sit down, you pile up bunches of excuses. Oh, the people around the president, you can't tell the president to fire people. So if you were called today to serve, and the president asks you to be a counsel to the president, it means you will not even have the courage. You will cause Liberia to go into war because of you being insincere, being very dishonest. Yes, you can stress, you can do whatever you can do. I'm just telling you why it is. Everybody also needs a bad medicine. And this is how you and your folks, that's how we're going to be healing you guys now moving forward. Because and that you will destroy our country. You're already on the verge of destroying the country. That country has to be saved. We'll protect that country for the good of our people.
Thank you, Dr. Malley. You are a highly educated guy. There's no question asked. And in your expose here, you were asking some rhetorical questions that the liberals group or the liberal wing of the Liberian, whatever it is, have turned Liberia into
another field progressive.
Like Dr. Malley, with me, as I'm going to respond to you, I will do it with evidence. I will talk to you with evidence. I'm not just going to say, Dr. Toto, good evening, thank you. Just stay with me 1 minute, I'll bring you in. Dr. Malley, let's look at this here. Let's look at this. Okay, let's look at this, Dr. Malley. And you tell me, this is the role. This is the role. A role all the way. The government role. Minister of Public Works, of course. But government role. Going to Sunny Grace here or pave. Now let's go a little bit. Some more area. These are yellow machine. Facts. I'm giving you facts. But let's go a little bit more. These are present construction of connectivity, road connectivity that the Public Works Ministry under the leadership of Prince Tamba is now taking on. Who is look at this. Let's move on. And you're not going to challenge me there because you know this is my area.
Who was so?
The what? Don't worry about that. You're right here. Some more. I just want to show you a few of them. Yellow machine. But look at this road. Cape Mount, all paved.
Oh.
The president and his people are telling us you're not going to be drinking dust anymore when you go into your own county to enjoy yourself. You're sitting there, you think the president is playing around. Okay? Let's move on. Look at this. On Prince Tama. Look at the kind of work. This is your handy job. And we're trying to, the president and the public people are trying to fix it. RI road. That road is still there. Okay, let's move on. You know what this is? Fish Town in River G, for Christ's sake. And you come here and tell us that the country has been liberalized? Dr. Malley, are you serious? This country has been liberalized. If it is so, I'm glad to be the liberal because the country is improving every day. The country under this leadership is moving forward. On this country under this leadership, the Liberian people will not be spectators in their own country. Dr. Malley, you can't come here in this public gathering and try to say that we, the liberals, are the cause of your problem. No, your problem is you conservative refuse to know when your limitation is. You try to impose your conservative view on Liberians. And Liberians are resisting. Now you find no other hope but to try to blame the liberal for your failed policy that you put in place. Give us the opportunity. Let us continue to educate Liberians, the liberal ways of doing things, so that Liberia will move forward. Don't hold us down. Don't change us with your conservative ideas, and you sit here and say we are liberalized Liberia. Dr. Toto, good evening.
Dr. Toto said feeling bad.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I would never that
all. Dr. Toto, let's hear from you.
Not at all. You know, Liberal, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so glad I want to show you kind of electrify my blood to come
Here
and
we
shoot.
go. Another full progress.
I don't understand. I don't understand. At first, or sometimes to be free. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know which side of the spectrum he lies. Whether north, south, I don't know. Seriously, I don't understand him. Sometimes you see the type of massive development taking place like bro or eyewitness, labor who just came and gave you all this evidence, and yet you want to discredit the effort of the government. And let me say kudo to my good old friend or Prince Taba. You know, Prince Taba is also from here also too. He one of the guy from the diaspora that did good job in Liberia that we can be proud of. Now, not there every diaspora that live from the way Liberia, and people try to say, oh, they're from here, is that a Prince Taba have gone above that. He do the same way a public way. So we're proud of the development and also sometimes you sound so sweet, you put it on, we like it, but sometimes you go down the curve to come back out of the curve. I don't know how for you to come back. And I see my good sister Esther here talking to and first will give it to them to die. Why did he give it to us?
Why your eyes and me just all around? You want to sanction people's voices?
Yeah, so
Dr. Toto is talking, please. Let him have his day.
No, liberal, you know the government is doing extremely well. Everything will not be bread and butter, but development comes sometimes with process. Sometimes it comes with difficulty. But if you sit and look back, the pace of development are going in the country right now, they're giving to the government as compared to previous regime that were there before. They are making some effort, and we should applaud that effort in terms of the development, especially the road construction that are going on. The politics will play their so part. Politics as a whole, they want to make it all clear for them to give fear on the eyes of the Liberian, which they will do. With the issue of Akara Gray, when he was representative, he went to France and have a wedding in France, wasted a lot of money. He have another representative who built or send on Jonathan in district. He come to criticize somebody for doing that. See, these are some of the things that we face in the country today. But Sedisha, they are very good at it. They won't look at what they do. Like labor can say sometimes Sedisha can put their foot in their mouth. And these are some of the things that happen.
Wow.
I'm civilized now. I don't say
No,
that.
it's so civilized now. Okay, I think I want back.
Wow. This guy.
Okay, I think I want back.
I'm not a fight with CDC anymore.
But labor, that's sometimes, so to be fair, if you see what is going on, the issue of they're coming off the 2029 election, but they appointing, they say they appointed on Daha or United Partisan. Then you go through confirmation hearing. If at all they have problem here, if you go through confirmation hearing, you have also sedition that also Senate. And let's see whether the cats are voted for him to go through Senate confirmation hearing. But other than that, they start making noise. The president appoints Senate confirm. If you have problem, go through your legislature to put a blockage on or the confirmation. But other than that, he's one of the best that the president ever appointed for that position.
Thank you.
So
I think one point of correction, please.
let me say something quick here, Dr. Mali, then you're going to come in.
I need to make a correction here.
No, we're not making correction. This is not classroom. You're not teaching here. Come take class
What kind of is this?
Okay, can I make some interjection?
No, we will come to you and you wait your turn and you make your point. This is not the time to.
I want to make an interjection.
We will come to you. I'm the board. I'm the host of the show here tonight. I understand the real boy is in town. I understand the real boy is in town. So I gotta be careful what I say here tonight. But anyhow, let me make this. Dr. Mali will be coming to you. But let's come to you, Dr. Mali. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, it seems to be we are becoming politically intoxicated and getting certain things going very wrong. First, there's difference between development and liberalizing the country. or the society.
Okay.
In every sector, whether liberal or conservative or non-conservative, there will always be a development. So I don't want you to be playing again role, this, that. The CEO and I have not come on this platform to say, oh, there's a disservice going on, no project going on. We said politics. The politics in our country have been liberalized. One, we have closed our eyes on judicial reforms where corruption has become the order of the day. No one threw in jail. Then someone will get in and say, oh, this is a conservative idea. No. There are too many compromises to the border issue. Nobody wants to go to war. Nobody wants to go to war. But because of liberal politics, Guinea had taken over a peace, and they have posed fright into the people that are living around there. People get there now confused psychologically. So what we're seeing here is that liberal policy is not good for Liberia. It's been on since 1847. It's about time we change course to focus more on the implementation of policies, straighten it, where there are accountability and people are held responsible, and reform are taking place seriously. Because of liberal policy, 16-year war came to that country. 250,000 people died because of liberalism. You have former rebel commanders. You have rebel on taxpayer payroll in that country. You think what account for that? Liberal politics account for those things, right? So we are not against development. No matter how you turn it, development will always come up. Even in a conservative government, there will be development. Even in a liberal government, there will be development. But we are not coming from that angle right now.
All right.
Dr. Toto, characterizations of my argument of our independence, talking point on this way.
We're independent.
Can I?
Go ahead. Make your point.
So, Dr. Toto and his ally point out, he doesn't know what I stand. I don't know, Sunday good, Sunday bad, Besuruku, this and that. No, that's not who we are. We try as much to be authentic and genuine to have these national conversation. And like Dr. Mali alluded, at no time that we have, all we try to do to just hold these leaders accountable. We have never come here to say there's nothing being done. Yeah, there are a lot of good things the president doing, but you guys want us to direct our attention to the good and even the bad thing. He started with a talking point here. His monologue for almost 30 minutes, you were crying here like a little baby. And only to tell us that, oh, we shouldn't hold the president brought them, and so if they're not even doing anything, they should, they should resign by themselves. Dr. Toto, why will you support these sort of ideologies, this sort of policy with this liberal is pushing on this network? If you met somebody to just message, say, oh, I'm so disappointed. This is not a Dr. Toto. So it looks like Samson is being successful to brainwash folks here and not just only people on the live stream. And that's why it's happening. We are just only saying, yes, the president, there are a lot of good things, there are a lot of things happening. That is okay. But we'll also look at the left, we'll also look at all sides to see what is going on, that he as a commander-in-chief must take charge, must take decision. But the tendency and the hypocrisy of the liberal on this network to always remove the president from the scene and scapegoat other people, I think that is unfair. That is unfair. And so it's dangerous with this guy, Dr. Mallet, to continue to be in charge of the microphone as we are about to approach the consequential elections. That is a problem. And I don't think Dr. Toto even want to see that happening with the Liberal being behind the microphone with this sort of behavior that is in him.
Thank you, Mr. So. Thank you for recognizing my talent again tonight. Thank you for making me the one of the best guru on this platform, political guru on platform. I appreciate that. But let me say this here to you. We owe no apologies to anyone about speaking of the good deed of this president. Now, if you watch me over the years, I am not a fan of Unity Party. I'm a supporter of President Baka. I believe in his agendas. Now, are those agenda being implemented fairly and evenly and even more? Not by all means, no. And this is my job as a supporter of this president. You see, this is the difference between you people and us. Those of us that fought hard for this president to be president. When we criticize, there are those sensible people among us that understand our criticism is not based on hate. Our criticism does not based on envies of anything, but it's a criticism in the right direction. We will praise when we see it right. We will criticize when something is wrong. That is the work of a liberal. And I'm the chief. I'm the most ridiculous person on this network. Whatever name you want to call, I am. But I owe nobody apologies for me campaigning so vigorously for this president to be president of the Republic of Liberia. Because why? In fact, at this point, I can claim to you and your people that some of us has been vindicated. We campaigned for this president because he had the years of experience. And the incident that have happened within the last 2 or 3 weeks, even a month, have shown to us that our beliefs and our thought about this president is not in vain. Because of his years of experience, we have yet to have any blood spill in that country. What happened to us with Guinea? If we have done that to Guinea, Guinean was not going to respond the way we responded. It would have been war. If Guinea have done it to Ivory Coast, it would have been different issue. But the president, you know, Mr. So, sometimes when we talk, yeah, we make fun here and there, but we have to be serious for some time. This president, his ascendancy to this position, is a right time and the right place and the right person. Why am I saying that, Mr. So? The president, you think he's a human being like any other person. Nobody wants to be embarrassed, let alone to be a president of the Republic of Liberia. He has ego like any of us. But he was able to set all that egos and embarrassment one side and thought about the future of the country and thought about the future of the young generation. And said, even though I know what has happened here, we are in the right, but we're not going to pursue the other position. We can talk, we will talk. And the president continued to. In fact, I can tell you this, that this president, because of his behavior with the Guinea crisis, has now become recognized in the international community as one of the most experienced presidents in the entire West African nation.
What is he talking about?
Mr. So, the liberal is speaking, I'm entitled to speak. So, let me say this here very quickly, and I'll let Dr. Toto to come in. We owe no apology to nobody. We did what we could to make sure the country is safe, and this president continued to demonstrate why we fought for him to be at this position, and we say thank you. One last thing. I also want to say in this public manner, the mother of the land, the first lady, we also want to say thank you to you, because with our involvement, making sure the president stayed the course of diplomacy, make sure that the president stays with the course of engagement, political engagement, diplomatic engagement. and that has paid off.
Removing speaker from office.
So those are Liberian politics. I ain't got time for the kind of thing. I took my international speaker move. They care anybody. They care anybody. But to move Dumuya would have been something else.
Wow.
Different. So Dr. Toto, let's hear from you, sir.
Yeah, so
Wow.
liberal, like you said. Let me say, I am from the LPP background. I'm not just a registered member of LPP, but a due pay member of LPP. And we saw the good in this president, and we supported his agenda to be president of Liberia. With the experience he had, and we know where the country going to lead to. So that's the reason why. So, but I'm not a unity partisan, also from the unity party, but LPP. My boss said, "I wish you got to show yourself because here myself with an AC background, you know." So that get us fair function. But what did you? I'm not understanding your liberal and conservative ideology when it comes to making Liberia to be where it is today. So if you look at Liberia, where Liberia is, the country is in a better state. If our liberal ideology will lead to a diplomatic discussion to peace to Liberia, then it be so. The incident happened to Guinea. You think whether it was conservative ideology that you claim into, it could that different, it could have been to the border. Not at all. It's not going to be no difference. To go to war, we saw young people in Liberia already, people taking arms, people taking licenses until they say they want to go to the border to protect their territory. If you were a president like Liberia at that time, will you allow it to happen? To go to the border to go fight Guinea? I don't think you like to have that, Dr. Mali. So the issue of conservative ideology and liberal ideology to that or play or in that direction, Liberia is on the path that needed a positive result. This of it in the government. There may be some downhill, yes. Liberal saying some downhill may be there. Which we others say, but at the end of the day, we see that our country making a positive strive. I think let's try to celebrate it and embrace it. You know, that's all I have to ask.
Thank you.
So quickly, let me break into pieces. Liberal, thank you so much. I'm coming.
We got Walter Carter just joining us.
Okay. I'm boring. Okay, Carter, go ahead.
We're not going to allow you to have this show all by yourself tonight. No, we're not going to do that. Let's hear from you, Walter Carter. And
thank you.
Yes, are not in line with mine, I will bring Mr. So in. Let me just tell you right now.
Thank you, Libra. Thank you to all the panelists. I'd like to say hi to our viewers and our listeners around the world. LPRC is a credible network. We bring information, entertainment, and education to our people. And so we're sharpening some of the contradiction here. We're sharpening some of the intellectual dishonesty that goes on this platform, especially from these so-called field progressive, these people that have come here to indoctrinate our people with falsehood and deception. Look, let us be honest to ourselves here. We have a failed president, a president who is not in control, a president who his supporter have come over and again, time and again, to tell us that nothing is wrong with his president, only his surrounding that are making all the bad decisions. But the Liberian people did not vote for his surroundings. The Liberian people voted for this president. The Liberian people, he failed to defend the Constitution, the oath of office, to protecting the Liberian. Dr. Toto, when the independent is speaking, Libra, can I have an audience here, please?
Okay, all right, Dr. Toto, let him talk. Would you wait?
CEO, you got to protect Mr. Keto.
I'm running the show, Dr. Mali. I'm running the show. There's no CEO business here tonight. Go ahead, Walter Carter. Let's hear from you.
We must be honest here. The president dropped the ball when he allowed a foreign troop. Up to this time, we still have foreign troops on our land. And we're saying this president using diplomacy and maturity? No, we are not calling for war. We don't want to fight war. But he took off to protect and defend the sovereignty of our nation. And you come here to come talk, but he play, he in the eyes of the community, international community, he's the most experienced. No, he's the most shakara. He's the most deplorable, inept president.
Thank you.
And as far as we're concerned, the people around here not doing anything, they're doing the right thing because Mr. Bwaka has no experience.
Thank you, Walter Carter. Thank you, Walter Carter. You see, the likes of you, we do not.
Here we go. I never attack you, and you coming to attack.
Walter Carter, can I make my point?
Yeah, but not the likes of you.
Mr. Walter Carter, please let me make my point. I'm not
the liberal.
Walter, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna put you in the bite. I will not respond. I will not. Dr. Male, the liberal is running the show. Please, Walter Carter, I will not respond to a faceless person. You we're here. All four of us have our faces showing to the Liberian people. You're gonna hide behind some kind of building tonight. We thank God you come here with a gun. The other picture with all the guns you can be wearing. We're glad for that. You're gonna come here with all the medical building behind you, and you come to talk a lot of tabataya that I'm gonna respond to. Let's hear from you, Mr. So. I don't have time to respond to anybody who don't want to show their face.
We are being vindicated. A national proclamation was made by the Liberal, and I want you, the listener, to listen. And this has been facilitated and supported by Dr. Toto, his ally as well. We will owe no one apology. When typical politicians, Liberian politicians, says that they have no remorse, they are not willing to admit to their wrongdoing, they are defiant. He came from Liberia on this very network. He declared he's going to be a dictator.
Oh, here we go.
Those characters been exhibited, they've been manifested, and that's exactly what he's doing. So, I mean, we must be mindful. And I say, yeah, and we want to call Dr. Malley and myself and other like-minded people. And that's why you don't like us to be part of a program. When Dr. Malley come in, then he's all freaking out. Dr. Toto will not be happy. I don't know where his political pastor. But there are people who are not willing to admit, to even, in as much they have these people to support. We are not antagonistic to the government. We do not antagonize government. We are not enemy to the government. We are not a resistant force to the government. We have to strengthen government to fill in the gap where you who thinks the government is your government. So for this reason, we should not even have conversation. We should not even express our views and our opinion, and will be sanctioned. That you would never. And this is a typical Liberian politician. They don't take responsibility. They're so big. The wear their navy blue coat, they're in a red tie, and they think they are on top of the world. And that's exactly, they are talking here, Dr. Malley. We are in trouble. And for you to have another progressive who have some sort of language with this liberal, the likes of Dr. Toto and others, in support of this sort of attitude of liberal dictatorial tendencies that he always exhibit on this network. He came here. Dr. Toto did not even denounce that. When the liberal came, after meeting his people, his unity partisans, and whatever government hierarchy, what did he say, Dr. Malley? He said he want to be a dictator. And we know what dictator, we experience, we know the attributes of dictator. And those dictatorships is being exhibited on this network. The liberal and his folks are doing everything possible to kill our dream, to kill our vision, and they think the country is their country. But we'll take our country back.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll take our country back. We'll give it to
Your country. You know, let me just say this to you before I open the line. By the time you're ready to take the country back, the country will have been so much improved that we will not hesitate to give you the country, because we know President Baka is going to put in structure, a foundational structure, a political foundational structure, that any little boy, snotty nose, can come and be president. He will not mess it up. This is what the president and this administration continue to do. Build a political foundation structure that it will not there is no amount of earthquake that will shake this foundation that the president put in place. So, Mr. So, y'all can come and take your country back, but we will make sure that the foundation that the president is putting in, the structural foundation, we're not even making it with concrete. No. We're making it with something else, and I don't want to call the engineering name here tonight. I don't want to bore you with that. But let me just say this here. You can come and take the country after President Baka have already laid the foundation. And any other snotty nose you'll come and bring, it will not be able to mess that country up. Let me put up the number. Folks, give us a call here, 916-533-2048. The Liberal is on fire tonight, and these two conservative, well, three of them. Yeah, please, go ahead, Dad.
So,
you got 5 minutes.
I do the post about Alfonso. We will take our country back. Privatization open floor. Alfonso So, CEO, LPR.
No, don't quote it.
Liberal.
Don't quote it with LPR. Big you.
Okay, I'll just put you as an individual.
Yeah, we go.
Liberal.
Yeah, go ahead, that but I want to warn all of you, if any call that comes in and you're in Mayfly, we will hold you there, and the caller will be okay. Here comes the caller. Hold on 1 minute. Samson told Labra Public, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Well, I got something serious on my mind. This is Steady Tail Lion that come from Pago, North Dakota.
Coming from you, it cannot be serious. Anyway.
This guy is so ridiculous.
I knew you were coming with that. So I said, yeah, go ahead, make a point.
Yeah, you saw your president who don't know what to do with you, and will just throw you away. Who see you, the path you took really have helped. Ridiculous wrong over the years. And you need to, change from that pathway. Forget about that Toto. Those people, that Toto are people who, they educated people, very well educated people, but because of it or travel sentiment, you chose to just deliberately just support Joseph Parker with all his baggage. And this is wrong. And people continue to let the other know about the mistakes, the flaws, the lapses Joseph Parker have made. And continue to convince the general public that this is the right thing, this is the right thing. It's wrong. This is absolutely wrong. For a couple of days or months now, like 1 or 2, foreign troops on our land. Despite like your brother from the same mind power whatsoever, so long the man invade your house, your family, your wife, your children, there should be some sort of a reactionary tendency.
Here we go. When you use that language, you know who he is. But I don't have to say reactionary tendency. Sao.
Right now, we are drowning, and important networks like LPR and other networks, certain people, certain agent proxies of this government, this president will always come to be in the library people will red meat, and this is wrong.
Thank you.
You have to change this because foreign troops on our land, and we need the diplomatic, channels. Joseph Baga said he taken. Really, we don't know. He don't have no connections. Joseph Parker is the one that invited the people there.
Okay.
To take a measure. You don't want to, that marshal. There's a trick. There's a game. The old man is playing with the Republic. They will continue to sit down to sugarcoat. I don't know what to say again, but
exactly.
Very, very down.
And that's why I'm not rushing you.
That's
why I'm not rushing you off the phone.
But now, Joshua have projects. This government has not come out with no projects yet. No project there. And only Joshua the past government projects this government is doing on, then they want to take the glory. This is very shameful.
Thank you.
And Dr. Tulu will say that, this government is proceeding well, the government did do it. But now Joshua have paid the quota all the way to Grand Chile, pass through to go to Grand Cruz. But now,
thank you.
Lion, come on.
Thank you, Akora. Thank you.
Your president used to travel when you go into Southtown. He travel all the way to Africa first. And if I've already getting passport, you can't go to your own city, you can't go to your own town. That one more can't listen to you. You say you're coming back. Teddy Lion. Tennessee, what kind of reaction? Tennessee reaction? Flour that South will eat. I beg you, man. Dr. Tudor, go ahead. Let's hear from you, and then we'll bring anybody call.
Dr. Mari, why you fly when the call will come in? So
okay, Dr. Mari, go ahead. But Dr. Mari, I said another type of
I want to tell Dr. Tutu and his crew for their honesty. But the issue here is this: politics in Liberia, without institutional discipline, amount to gossip and a time bomb.
Gossip and time bomb gotta do it. You sound
and so I come in now. Let me finish. I'm still in flight. And let's get back to the border because someone brought a border issue. For instance, the issue at the border, even up to present, the two liberals on this platform tonight cannot tell the Liberian people what is or are the root causes of the border issue. They have not. So at the end of the day, even the people in Liberia continue to submerge in speculation, gossip, and lies about what's happening to the border. I heard His Excellency gave his addressing the State of the Nation address. I listened to it, I have a copy. And during that address, I was keenly paying attention to the root cause or causes of what happened to the border. I never heard that. So I'm challenging the liberal on this platform tonight. Since you guys are the architect and the champion of liberalism in Liberia since 1847, and you still continue to perpetuate that seed, what are the cause or causes of the border issue? Up to now, I stand to be educated in the absence of romance and gossip and lies, and that evidence should come from the angle of the government because the government have not said it yet.
Thank you.
So the challenge is to the two liberal here tonight.
Let me just say this to you. Thank you very much. I am not here representing the government of the Republic of Liberia. They don't know me. I don't know them. But let me just give you a little background. If you will sit here and call Tubman and the two-way party a liberal government, then perhaps you have no clue what Liberia was before 1980. And what exactly brought the change, the sea change. If you will call the two-way party, the people who goes up in the interior and collect taxes
Samuel,
Can you
address the issue? I just asked a question. Why you beating around the question?
Dr. Marty, I'm not a witness stand.
But don't you beat around the question?
You are not here. You are not here to determine how I answer my question. I'm the liberal. I answer the way I see it fit. What's wrong with you?
They feel progressive. They feel progressive coming up with a liberalism.
Hold on. Let me just get in this.
Liberal, you ever send it to Dr. Toto?
No, hold on. I was sending it to him. But let me tell you this.
He's a feel progressive too.
Okay. If you were that means we'll not go anywhere. Anybody that tell you like that feel progressive. Okay. But let me just say this to you, Dr. Marty. If you would say since 18 something that liberal, then you missed the mark. Dr. Toto, talk to me and let's go back to
that's a different,
again, if you're listening,
segment of the argument.
No, hold on now, guys. Let me make my announcement. If you're listening, folks, the number is there, 916-533-2048. Rescue 3, Rescue 3, Rescue 3, Rescue 1 is calling.
He calling a disciple then now.
I said, Kata, you got a one small. The liberal have failed to answer. So the other senior liberal is in now to answer our question.
That the manager just wrote an article, and he posted the article this few days. And in the article, he talked about the incident that happened at the border. And what in that article, I read article, he talked about what happened to the border. Everything is in the article. They are surprised that the manager to come here tonight and said that you don't know what happened at the border after listening to the president's speech. That's a DCM, Dr. Joe.
That's the conservative behavior. They throw and hide their hand. Yeah. Go ahead.
You wrote your article. Who article you wrote?
I will answer the question. Go ahead.
We're not asking you, Freya.
Who article you wrote? You put in your article.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, that your time you can't do your
and Dr. Joe, in your article, you even quote just for starters in your article. Yeah, I'm surprised when you come back to that. You said that you don't know anything now. You don't know what is going on the border. After the president addressed the nation, and you hear the president lie and clear, go back and listen to the president's message again.
No, you will not do that.
Go back and listen to the president's message.
You will not do that. They're conservative. They don't do research much. They only research things that benefit them.
At present, Dr. Manager, you are for that region. Have you done due diligence to check whether the genius
that meant to grant you already? Not from there again. Don't even put in there. Let's go to.
So that's it there.
Thank
you.
You
have your own answer, Dr. June.
We'll talk let's hear from you. I think we will Pastor Cummings, if you want to give us a call here, please do so because I've been seeing your number a lot. So go ahead, Walter Carter, because
thank you. Look, if I would have been in authority in Liberia, I would intentionally ban progressive ideas in our country.
You tried that and we'll flock your 1980.
Try intentionally
now you upriver. You come from upriver. Try to ban the progressive again. That's not
the upriver ball. The progressive people.
Why you guys interrupting?
Let me take your caller. Hold on, please. Rescue 3, thank you for calling. What's on your mind?
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go again. Didn't I tell you?
How you doing?
Thank you.
Are you
going to get paracetamol? Ahina.
Can you raise the volume small?
On the discussion here, you know, this honest is not good. These are not the problem that would be happening with some like you. The CEO said, he said the fighter in the Secretary of Unity Party in the press bureau. So now, so that means you were in our area as a mozart in our government. You said I'm gonna show you are leaking information from the Unity Party, past government. They getting it to the office. This is why you're saying tonight. There are a lot of development are taking place over the. If we were said here tonight, they say the government is not doing nothing. I mean, we'll be very dishonest to ourselves. See the progress I'm making. You remember that few times the senator from Boni County was in America here, and he said the international community highly appreciated government for the level of vision, for the level of leadership that they're being exhibited. And it's no, or small talk. And tonight you are saying that the government are not doing nothing. So you do want listen to the other corner, this other for this side. He said the government not doing nothing. You hire Sabun Union, you hire Zipa, you see a Zipa Union, Sabun Union, then to go down there and person and give it people. We are not carrying any violence. We'll make sure that the development that we started, we will end it in a peaceful manner, that there will be no violence, there will be no bloodshed in our area. The leadership it's a leadership that provides leadership for the country. So if we want to be, they say that the militia go down there, and the militia come back for the front line, where do you think that the militia will be tomorrow? You saw for them where after the war, when they fight on the enemy, there were a lot of armed robbers that happened in our country. So when you send those men in our area to go fight, when they come back, do you have place to keep them? Or you want to increase the number of Zogo in our country? No. You're looking at the very international airport and development are taking place there. Foreign investors coming in your country. They're talking about building affordable home. You're not looking at it, you're not seeing it. So it is sad. Thank God tonight that the board here in charge of the show tonight, and you put it in place. So the level of discussion will not buy into it. Wow. Thank you for the show, Bosia.
Thank you. Dr. Mali, I'm not too sure when last you were in Monrovia, but now when you come from the plane, you don't walk on the tarmac anymore. You walk straight into that big ball looking like, and it take you straight to your place. The immigration officer, the immigration, not the immigration, but the health department, they're right there. You show a yellow book, they take you downstairs. Now, when you go now downstairs, you don't go look for your luggages anymore. They got creosote that goes around now, that carry your luggages around, and you stand where you are, your luggage will come to you. That is the developmental agenda of the President of the Republic of Liberia. Walter Carter, what will be your closing?
Thank you. I would just want to debunk what you just said. Those things being there when Ellen Johnson Sally was finishing her term.
Don't say no kind of thing when I went home. Because
the reason why you walk.
That's the people from Georgia government went and hit the people playing with that thing. They bust the plane up. They bust that whole thing. It stopped. We used to walk
because they knew you were coming. You are a failed politician, failed progressive. So they made you walk on it. They made you walk on the term out to go to the pay, and you have to look for your loan on the ground. But when I went there, President, we were there. That same thing was turning. You bring your suitcase will come on our belt. I was there. I saw it. So and then look, when we talk about development,
when you guys were there, was that thing working? No, they don't even have it.
Mr. To, I'm telling you, when I went there, it was there.
Was that working?
It was working because I stood right there and my luggage came on the belt. I was looking for all the suitcases it kept going around until my stuff came down. I saw it myself. Secondly, under His Excellency Dr. George Manawia, we have for the first time in our country the most beautiful, when they talk about presidential lodge that Joseph Boakai refused for President Weah to use. He built that. President Weah, a man of development. A presidential lodge for president. To show that somebody who knows nothing about development, who just experienced development, will come and say, "Oh, the thing's so beautiful. I can't let that man sit down in the man who build it." Say the man can voice to show how inept this man is. So let's go to the issue here. Look, Mr. So, I want you guys. I want to listen as LPRC, and people that gave our people information. We should not allow the liberal to come here and deceive the Liberian people like the
I'm on
progressive did,
LPR. I'm
like
not
the
the oil refinery stuff. I'm on
like the progressive did to our people. The progressive fooled our people, they misled our people, and they left our people to die. You see the liberal here, the liberal and the liberal and Dr. Toto, who today they are trying to live the progressive life through liberalism. That the front they put out there, liberalism. So nobody can look at them and hold them for what they did to our people. They come on this platform, yes, they come on this platform and deceive the people with their dishonesty, intellectual dishonesty. All right? Joseph Walker was the one the Liberian people voted for. The Liberian people didn't vote for any advisor, any minister. So everything that is happening wrong in our society, it is Joseph Walker. The thing about it, why they can't stomach and man up and speak the truth. They don't have the fortitude to come and speak the truth, because they came and they lied to the Liberian people and to the Liberian people that this man is so experienced.
Thank you.
And to find out that that man have no iota of nothing that they spoke about, so they come here and they put the blame on other people.
Thank you, Walter Carter. Well,
Thank you.
Please join Mr. Soul tomorrow.
Oh, I will be there. Oh, that you know that I see you. I will be there.
Yes, so you're free tabata. I will not be there. So
you were high. You were high. I know who come with the high.
No, I want to be bothered with. I know you would kick me out, so I want to be bothered with that. You want to show up. So, but Dr. Toto, here is the guy talking about the liberal and the progressive did nothing. Did we not give them one man, one vote? Did we not provide for them one man, one vote? Do you hear any more that so say one, so say all? Do you hear them go? What do you say?
No, I said don't matter. Don't matter.
Okay. Go ahead. Give us your closing.
We don't get as an all reward board. So I know.
Well, all they do.
I know where.
The day of taking Chima, the day of people taking your Chima, the day over. Yeah. we all doing the bucket like this, now.
So that all reward board there. So let me just say, we show to the good discussion. If we don't can try to limit the rule of the progressive like brother, I don't know where he coming from. Diplomacy is the best way to resolve issues, and that's why this president been pushing for. If I see we don't get there at the incident of the border, here myself we talk. We try to push one party together, how to get some international community, the White House, some of the friends of Liberia Congress, and through ULI, all of people involved in the process. In that true diplomacy, why he wouldn't get there, could I call the Liberia say, okay.
No, but you're not saying that one ever going to say, we are going to get very.
We had you see, this I think they can do. After we had a beautiful discussion here myself, how to push forward with the incident happening on the border. But he come on and said a different thing. Good discussion, especially the issue again back to Dr. Mali ideology when it comes to liberalism, conservative idea that he keep pushing for. Is that in the present reality, Dr. Joe? Looking at Liberia right now, that's the same ideology that pushed the country to where we are today. And we can only discuss some intellectual peaceful means, through diplomatic means for our country. We don't have the resources to go through all that difficult movement that Liberia went through a few years ago. It's only through a peaceful discussion. If Gideon Sawyer has on the soil of Liberia, gradually they will move. That's what they're going through the diplomatic effort. So we should push for that. And also, that celebrate, that embrace the government to see the level of development that have taken place in the country that Liberia said to the airport. When you enter the airport for that, about a year, I was there in December. We're impressed at the airport. No longer you live the wrong way, or another car will come and start the plane to the terminal for car line. And that happened again. So let's celebrate this improvement, and gradually things will made, or things will improve. But
thank you.
When I coming back to it now, Alfonso will see you.
Yeah, well, I will take your Thank you, Dr. Toto. Thank you. Dr. Miles, let's hear from you, and then the CEO will take us home.
Well, it is a sad night tonight for us to create the impression that manna has just begun falling in Liberia. We have forgotten to know that government is continuity. All the long years I spent in the United States, I go to Liberia every year. And we must give credit to what Keto has just alluded to. Government is continuity. The issue in question here have been on board since time immemorial. And my definition of time immemorial started from when? From Her Excellency President Salif time up to present. Even the role initiative, all the government phalanges are around these initiatives, all the government. So it's like His Excellency just boosting things up now. But we cannot come here and clearly demarcate that, oh, manna just start falling for the first time in our history. We can't be saying that. All right? So what we should be saying here is that, yeah, the manna started falling, but someone is now icing the manna. Someone is now putting some decoration around them. Okay. You see? But it shouldn't be like it just started. No. Every time I went to Liberia, the last time I went there, that thing was there. A time before then, that thing was there. The time Dr. Toto Masa arrived in that place, it was there. You see? And when Lebron got down there, he bypassed that building. He never went through that thing there. So even his accession is questionable.
Oh,
all right, it's very questionable. You never saw that thing there. They're talking, carking for him, and they're talking to the back. How can he attest to this thing here?
Look at
Quite
that.
impossible.
really?
The CEO was just to that place last 2 years. We cannot be giving discredit, even though I didn't like a significant segment of Jowea operation, but equally so, his fingerprints are around some of the development in Liberia. And we got to be very frank on that.
Okay.
Lastly, the liberalism is destroying Liberia. It's putting policy underwater. It's putting reforms underwater. Development is part of reform. But what we see here, okay,
so is that underwater too?
I'm coming. They're not development we're discussing here tonight.
No, you said everything underwater. Development is part of that.
You're eating all my time.
Okay, go ahead. I apologize. Go ahead.
You and Dr. Toto, each time we bring the issue up, you're taking auto development. Even in conservatism, development is there. What we're seeing here is, okay, for instance, do you know why the rape issue continue to rise up? Do you know why impunity continue to stay be in the cycle of our society?
All right, thank you.
It's all because of liberal compromises many things from time immemorial.
Thank you.
And when I said this thing started 1847, somebody want to demarcate something thing. There's no time now. But I will make that education available tomorrow.
I
started from there, and I can defend it.
I hope so. I will not be there.
You will be there. We'll call you. You will come.
Well, I will post saying your Gary, so I don't want to come there. Let's hear from you. Let's hear from you, CEO. The best CEO ever. Let's hear from you. The good CEO. Let's hear from you.
So, you heard a plenty phone call initiated by the Liberals for his ally, Clarence David, another chief of Tabata, rescue uncle.
No, but see, you're not even cutting you off. You notice that even the neutral callers, they're so annoyed to know that they didn't even call.
Yeah, but the man said he said they don't care, they don't have feelings for people. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. They are unapologetic. They have no remorse. He said you're going to be a dictator. That journey has started. You have Dr. Toto is heavily in support of that. That's who they are. These guys have long been working hard to take state power. And trust me, they take it and they think they're just going to take it for good. But look, liberal, Dr. Mali have said, we will continue to define you. We will continue to establish your true identity with your colleagues, who you guys are, and how dangerous the sort of propaganda that you try to always wage every night here on this network. And you are just unable to. Dr. Mali myself here, we always, where there's good on the part of government, we say it. But we are not in that sort of calabash.
You gotta pour your teeth before you say the good thing.
What?
I said we gotta pour your teeth out before you say the good thing.
You see? Yeah. There's another old man who just don't care. Anything comes out of him, you can say anytime, anyway, he doesn't care. So I mean, the message is gonna be a dictator. Somebody wanna be a dictator. Those are the attributes. So what they want to do now, they want to take physical violence to us. That's what he's saying. So when you put my tea on, what I've been buying tea before I can't smile yet. I mean, I'm not going to be coming on air. But look, we're going to be here tomorrow to have this conversation. We don't sanction people. We don't plan callers because we want them to say, and then when they come, you allot endless time to them because he's one of your own. And then when other people call, you undercut their conversation. Amen. Amen. Is this kind of Liberia? You're too old for that, man, Papi.
You sound like Kev Hassan tonight. Amen. Amen. Good night. Good. Well, Mr. Socio, thank you very much. Dr. Mali, thank you. Dr. Tutu, thank you. Walter Cutter, thank you guys very much. Let's meet on Mr. Socio.
We'll be here tomorrow.
For sure. Thank you, guys. Again, folks, Samson told Labropa Rito, we're having a good time we did tonight, and I want to thank all of the panelists tonight for helping me out to carry. Sometimes we have some disagreement, but that's okay. That's okay. And this is how we discuss things. My Esther, thank you very much for taking all of the talent you want to take. But they gonna give me. But anyway, folks, again, Samson told Labropa, I want to thank all of you tonight for joining us. Those of you that were writing, we appreciate all of your writing. Whether we agree with you or not, but we still appreciate it. But what we don't want us to go and turn it to something else. I think many of you, and I was, if I say tonight, all of you that were writing, perhaps you don't agree with me, but you are very disrespectful. I mean, you are very respectful in your response. You are not disrespectful. And this is what we mean positive engagement. And for that, I'm really take my hat off to all of you and say thank you very much. Let's join Mr. Soul tomorrow and do the best we can. With that, I will say good night to all of you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night, folks. The Liberal. Good night. This is Samson Toe. So Robert, introduce me to this group here. Who am I? What do I do here?
Mr. Samson Toe is the lead designer on this bridge replacement project. He's one of the most accomplished engineers in the entire office. So when there is a project that has a level of complexity, guess who they come to? Mr. Toe, the voice of Hotel. So put some respect to his name. He knows what he's doing.
Thank you.
ìpawẹ̀ o àrùn àjíwẹ̀ o ìjọba ìjíwẹ̀ o òwe à lọ́jọ́ yìí kàfé yóò ní ìjọba ìjíwẹ̀ o káàsìyà àmọ́ ètò ìyá wà bá ìjọba ìkẹ́ o àbá lọ́mọ o ìjọba ìpawẹ̀ o ọ̀lẹ́ à ìjọba òjìlá àrùn àjíwẹ̀ o tòótọ́ rẹ̀ tó mọ́ lọ lọ́yà ọ̀rẹ́ àwọ̀ ìjọba ìpawẹ̀ o zòlé o káàsìyà mú zòlé tòròwé tòròwé àmọ́ sẹ́ni wẹ́yẹ àbá lọ́mọ àbẹ́ sẹ́ni wẹ́yẹ àbá lọ́mọ náà ó kàmú ní àdéyò tòótọ́ rẹ̀ ìjọba ìpawẹ̀ o ìjọba ìjíwẹ̀ o oye sáyé o àrùn àjíwẹ̀ o ìjọba ìjíwẹ̀ o tòrò lẹ́jẹ̀ o àdéyà káàsìyà o bàyọ̀ kàbíkà oyè ìjọba ìwé ìblé wa ẹlẹ́ o ìjọba yà jíwẹ̀ o àjíwẹ̀ o kájíwẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ jíwẹ̀ kájíwẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ọ̀gbẹ́ ìjọba àjíwẹ̀ ilé wọn o wọn tó ní jẹ́ kí a máa ń dé. kòrò tọ́tọ́ kòrò lẹ́ o kòrò wà o kòrò wẹ́ àrùn àjíwẹ̀ sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sáàkì dẹ́kun ti àpò ìyẹn lẹ́ ìjọba ìjíwẹ̀ wa àrùn àjíwẹ̀ o kájọba ìjíwẹ̀ o ìwẹ̀ ìjọba òpàwẹ̀ o kòrò wẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àbá ọ̀blẹ̀ tán wẹ́ pé kòrò wẹ́ tòròwé à tòótọ́ rẹ̀ báyọ̀ máa lọ́ka ọ̀jẹ̀ ìjọba ìwé ìjìnlẹ̀. wájú ẹ máa lọ àdéjọ́ wáyé dẹ̀. tòròwé kí ẹ sábà ìjọba ìwé. ẹ dẹ́kun láàjẹ́ yá. àrùn àjíwẹ̀ o. ìjọba ìjìnlẹ̀ o jẹjẹrẹ àjọ tó ní ìjọba ìjìnlẹ̀ o. àbọ̀ máa lọ́dún máa lọ ìjọba ìjìnlẹ̀ o. káyọ̀ ìwẹ̀ dé wa. àrùn àpáwẹ̀. tẹ̀lé kí o gbọ̀ngbọ̀. ìjọba ìpàwẹ̀ o. tòròwé. What you do? Hey,
Okay, as you can see here, I'm a beginner impacting on the big one. See, I was looking at this here, and that's small one. That's what we do. We talk, but we do as well. Okay, the sweat is the bottom. It's my country. So we're doing it to be able to help. Whatever we can do will help. It's not about the money. It's about what we can do to improve the lives of our brothers and sisters. This is the city of beginner. And they put it in the sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in the sidewalk. And I'm going to be one in the sidewalk if I ought to. So, thank you.
So